scenarios where Trundle won't be there, but definitely could take a different keystone to try and counter.
All right, how are we liking these lanes? Just in the fog of war. It looks like Phoenix has closed himself to the turret. No scatter coming in. The flash is there, though, to get him locked down. Phoenix is going down. There's the orb in from Power of Evil. First blood for CLG.
The patience pays off, Riv. Wiggly wrapped all the way around mid lane. He came from the bottom side all the way through top, knowing that they just have to punish this flash that was burned on Phoenix early on and get that gold in the next 2 minutes, or else everything would be for naught. Gangplank ultimate going down too.
Cannon Barrage right on top of Ruin. He's trying to get that Kingslayer down to get the heal back. Another abscond of a duck, but it's not going to be enough. Possibly a Q coming out of solo. He does have vision denial in the brush. Ruin doesn't go over the wall.
For the 1v1. It would be inside of Ruin's Gangplank ultimate. Jungler's trying to join.
He could get rushes here. He stole rushes, going for solo, but he's got the orange. The orange has already been used. They're going to get on him with Glacial Prison, and Wiggly is going to pick up that one.
Wiggly scaling options. See, Rift Herald immediately activated on the top side. They're going to continue to try and attack this Gangplank.
Rush just on the edge. Both ults are stolen in the top, so Ruin's basically without an ult for this fight. Cannon Barrage goes down to save the minion wave, and most of the turret. Rift Herald will fall, and Rush is now in the eyes of CLG. We'll see how they can work the rest of the map. Be taken down, as you can see on the map. 2 on the top side, 3 in mid, and bot lane still has 5. Hako and Apollo putting up a brick wall. This defense versus the lovers duo of 6A and Biofrost. That's the charm. That's the quickness going down. They're going to be right on the Hako. Gray Health has to come up. Wiggly's coming in. It's going to be a great pillar if he can get it just in front, but both flashes are up. There's flash number 1. Apollo's just going to be able to walk this one out with the arcane shift, and they get themselves to safety.
Yeah, they got to be a little careful about overcommitting here. Rush is now on the way down to the bottom half of the map. CLG roaming up through the river. Do they have the dragon in their eyes? I don't think they got enough off of Hakuo, considering Hakuo already chugging a potion, regenerating some health very quickly here, and Rush has arrived.
Oh, unleashes the power onto Phoenix. Obviously not going to be enough right away, but it could be enough to actually tempt this first dragon you were just talking about, Kobe, if Phoenix can't be there for the fight.
Yeah, some small advantages stacking up here for CLG, and they want to push it.
Seems a bit sketchy. Now the team is joining in. I was going to say Echo Fox had the upper hand on getting there. Picking up the honey fruit. Wiggly will be nice and healthy once again. And Trundle can usually stay to play for quite a while.
If you check the top lane right now, it also looks like Ruin preemptively stole the Gangplank ultimate, whereas Solo's ultimate's not ready yet. So if a bottom fight does take out, it would be CLG with the GP ultimate.
See, Cannon Barrage right now would be in the jungle. Great spot to get the team to have to get out. No escapes, really. Uses it on the Tri-Brush, trying to take down Hakuo, but Grey Health's going to save him for the time being. Gets out safely. The pressure still towards that bot side. And it looks like they are going to be able to get the turret plates coming down soon, but Drake going over to CLG.
All right, they're able to eventually stay in the blue buff jungle long enough. They make the small advantages.
Had Sejuani last week happened right here, where they were able to throw Suit C9 off their game. There is a miss. Glacial Prison coming in. Damage onto Power of Evil. He's somewhat the focus. Good hits coming in from the Rise, but Phoenix is forced to back now. Rush has to flash out of the fight as Hakuo was the first one in. I should say the last one in, and the first one out of that engage. Apollo now taking quite a bit of damage from the feathers as Stixay locks him up, calling them back, and CLG is able to dance around a lot of these.
Ruin!
Here comes Ruin to get into the fight, tries to throw down the first Q, and it looks like he's in a bad spot now. Almost devoured up by Hakuo on that third lick, but he gets himself to safety, and it was pretty touch and go, but CLG find that mid.
Mountain Drake going to be picked up in exchange. I have to say, Rush keeps going for these max range Sejuani ultimates that are getting sidestepped, and it does leave an AoE slow behind, but it's not converting into anything that Echo Fox can act.
Pushing Rush out of position. These are those wards that Echo Fox set up before, and look, he's
going for it.
He's going right on the turret. Kingslayer's going to give him the health back that he needed. Ruin looking good, and it does not give him the range he needs on the Hextech Proto Belt. A quick Realm Warp. Cannon Barrage was going off right away. That Trundle pillar went out, so the catch potential is gone from both teams until it comes back up, and those spells are happening. It looks like it's going to be a long fight. Airborne, 2 members of Echo Fox try to hit the ground running, but Rush is going to be the first one to go down as Hakuo. Next in the eyes of Counterlogic Gaming, Wiggly just misses the pillar. True Shot Barrage back across his Ruin, skirts out with a sliver of health, and it looks like they're running for the hills, but they may still want the fight. Feathers called back, but a nice denial by Hakuo as he saves Apollo. And it looks like this one again fizzles out with not too many kills. Just Rush going down. Realm warps in. Ruin doesn't know which way to go, George! And he goes down. That's a kill for Solo. Dragon's gonna be in the eyes, however, of CLG. That's 3 objectives to their name. Then bottom turret could fall after this. Blue buff looking to be transferred over here. Frozen domain down first. Pinched against the wall, and they already have vision of the brush as Cannon Barrage comes across. Phoenix now gets the shield one more time. Blue buff really helping him dance this one out. You got the Abyssal Voyage right behind as well. Zanyas for Ruin. Not looking good for Wiggly. The double Zanyas goes out with a stopwatch, and here comes Biofrost with a save. Quickness comes in. Is that the kill on the Hakuo? Because Stixay's coming up big with number 1. A kill back from Solo as he gets the retribution. A double kill for the team of Echo Fox. They're going to look for a little bit more if they can get Power of Evil. He tries to scatter, but it's Ruin coming off the other side out of the woodwork. He hits the Glacial Prison. That's Stixay going down.
Rush hits the one that matters, gets the double buff. Arrow going up, PoE!
Power of Evil locked in, knocked down, and that's a double as well for Rush. As well with the rest of the team as Haku is trying to play Peel. They get the Cannon Barrage. They don't throw it down just yet, but yes, there's the damage in. Rush is going to be able to steal Baron. It looks like they're walking this one out slow. They'll be happy to lose Phoenix or just Hakuo. No more, though, as Solo tries to put down the barrels and get the slow in. Pillars there, the abscond, the abduct, the down Solo after a few more hits, but he is able to drop Biofrost and a Valiant.
Again, with their 2 Baron buffs, they've got one surviving on Apollo and the other on Rush here, trying to get Solo split pushing bottom, as you can see.
Was one of the things that turned the game on its head for them. Getting chased down by the Yuumi, if we remember, was what crushed them after getting the Baron. This time, they make the call to get out with a few members that makes it that much more of an impact. Now positive on the Baron play, and they definitely seem to be righting the ships and things that have given them trouble in past games. Just over 30 minutes here, 7-7 on the scoreboard. Charmed up, almost knocked down. So much healing coming through with the redemption, and the rest of the team just behind him. That's a lockdown onto Wiggly, but he's able to get out right away. Gets his ultimate down, but now it's just a trade back and forth to see who's going to go down first. No perfect picks coming out for either team, but this may mean mid-turret finally goes down in favor of Echo Fox, and they can open up the map.
Definitely going to be the case here. There's also a Warmog's on Rush, by the way, so he can just heal back up out of combat. He's coming for a re-engage on PoE!
Oh, PoE just gets taken down. Basically 1v1 there. A little bit of help from a Hakuo, but Apollo comes up with some big damage, and a misplay is definitely going to change the way this game is paced, and Echo Fox is going to be able to stay for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, Baroned up cannon minions somewhat troll you, so they're waiting for the next wave to come through, and they'll finish that damage out on the 2nd tier mid-turret.
All right, after that, it should be a reset.
Not the right fight. Up to Baron to make sure you have better eyes on the prize. A good steal. Oh! He steals Rush's ultimate, throws Rush's ultimate, and Rush is going to be saved up by Hakuo on that one. Gray Health has to come out if he wants to be saved. Wiggly's taking quite a bit of damage on the front. Rush goes back in for an Arctic Assault to save the team. It looks like he goes down for his efforts as Wiggly comes up with that kill. A shutdown onto Rush, if you will. Apollo in the front, and that's not where you want to be as Apollo goes down. He's been so safe, and then he goes right for the face kill. Solo's now taking quite a bit of damage as Phoenix is on the front line in front of 4, but he needs to get back. That's just a Realm Warp, but do they do the Realm Warp again? It's Phoenix almost going down. Here it comes from Ruin. How many are going to go forward? Phoenix is going to go down. There's the abscond abduct, and Ruin comes up huge. This top laner for CLG slotted in and is working perfectly.
Oh, CLG just dismantle Echo Fox there. After Rush goes down, Apollo tries to make the hero play, eing in on Ezreal, and PoE is having none of it. The Syndra flashes forward to get the extra kill on the Echo Fox carry, and that will be CLG taking the Baron buff, taking one more for the road. Nope, Akko's gonna flash over.
2nd as well.
Now Rush, it looks like Rush is in the death chamber.
Rush is definitely in the death chamber. He'll be coming up in about 40 seconds, sorry, to get my eyes on that timer correctly.
Storming back here with this Baron buff. They're going to be able to push up mid and bottom lane, not waiting a second. They've got the extra burn, as you can see, and they shouldn't stop here. This inhibitor turret's going to melt like butter.
They do have the Cannon Barrage to throw down. My eyes are kind of on Stixay here, as well as how Biofrost will move and what his targets are. You have Ruin in the mid lane, could go for that solo versus solo, but he'll get help from Power of Evil now. and they are just going around the horn. That bottom turret and inhibitor dropped. The middle inhibitor now getting all the damage it needs to go down. And at 36.5 minutes, that's the fight. They go in onto Rush. They want to take him down again so he can't get a good reinitiation on the back line. Ruins somewhat in the front as Cannon Barrage goes down, but they want to wait for the AoE to split so they can get their message in with that engage. And it looks like they back out for now.
That base.
So I feel like there's a way this can happen, especially with the Rakan change. You see a lot of Rakans activate all outside of a vision now so they can get in before you even know it, because you have that 0.5 seconds after. If you can nail him in the face with that Glacial Prison, you have a chance or your fight is disrupted. That's going to be the first turret going down, and almost too late to even stop, or too quick to stop that one, I should say. Biofrost sitting on the outside. Quickness is up. Rush has his ultimate in about 0.5 seconds. That's going to be Rush's own ultimate going back onto the team. When will he throw his out? They're going to be onto the Nexus turrets now. And there goes Biofrost to the back of the fight. Solo goes down to half HP. They are able to hit Biofrost, but he gets the safety. They lose Power of Evil in the fight. This is Echo Fox's chance to bite back onto CLG. They lose Wiggly in the base, and now Echo Fox is pushing out slowly, but a lot were fighting Wiggly. Nobody has the chance to catch up just yet. As Hakuo gets there with a Missile Voyage, they're not getting enough kills that they want, and it's taken them a little too long to take down CLG, but they clean those minions up. They will take down your turrets, especially if they're coming in from a single side lane. And True Shot Barrage.
It's unlikely you can win a team fight versus the Elder Dragon Burn, but it's also unlikely you can win a team fight running into the Fog of War there blind. They're gonna have to try and go for it.
Whoa, Rush is on the front. You're telephoning this one in, man, that you want to get that fight, but CLG knows it. They're going to start backing off. Rift Herald goes down. They are more than happy to turn now, and there goes Biofrost into the fight. I love how he used that ult under Wiggly. It almost hit him, so he could get that off without being noticed. Apollo's going to be on the front line trying to deliver in the damage. He gets his ultimate stolen. That's just a True Shot Barrage. Not going to pick up the fight too much along the way for Counterlogic Gaming. And now they're going to make their way into the base. Top lane's pushed out just a little bit. Those super minions will bring it in quick. Bottom lane has one of its, I believe, last rounds or no rounds of super minions there. So CLG needs to rework these inhibitors and get themselves back into a position where they feel comfortable fully going into the base. Right now, very strong. And with these buffs, should be able to take the fight. But they are giving Echo Fox the respect of this counter engage.
Yeah, they know they got turned around on last time. Echo Fox don't have a lot of time. Baron buff and Elder Dragon Burn on CLG. One inhibitor left.
Do they fight it? It's the whole mentality of I've saved this for so long, now I have to fight it, but that's what happens at the Nexus. It's do or die here for Echo Fox. Do they do or do they die? That's going to be a resurrecting Solo. Stopwatch goes down as well to try and save Rush, but he is going to fall. Solo's now forced away as one Nexus turret goes down. Rush is towards the fountain. Hakuo is going to have to use that gray health, and it looks like it's Counterlogic Gaming that are going to take the win over Echo Fox. What a match back and forth. And they'll move to 3-2.